So the comic solicitations for February 2022 have been revealed by Boom Studios. So if you don't want to find out the aftermath of the Eltarian War and what's going to happen, how this arc is going to end or how it could possibly end, this video will contain spoilers. So I'm going to be very careful of how I title this video and stuff like that. So I'm reading this off Ranger Command Power Hour. Awesome people, awesome site, awesome podcast. Every time I read off their website, I always say I highly recommend checking them out and giving them a listen. So let's scroll down and read the solicitations for February 2022 for Mighty Morphin 16 and Power Rangers 16, but also the second Necessary Evil hardcover will be dropping sometime next year. So let's read what's going to happen. So, synopsis. In the aftermath of the battle, the ideologies of Lord Zed and Zordon clash. Despite a moment of mercy, as the Eltarian War approaches its end, long-awaited emotional resolutions will launch both Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers into the future, but the relationships between two Rangers take a turn that they may never recover from. So, that's the outcome of this one. Let's look at the covers. So we've only got two covers here. Two covers showing off. So this one I like because it's a homage to the first Mighty Morphin issue. So you see all of them standing on the two Zords, which is really cool. So I really freaking like that. It's like a homage, like a zoom out of what we got for the first issue. So that's a really cool issue. A really cool cover, I will say that. And then you've got the Legacy cover, I believe, and you've got the gang all together. So, that was Mighty Morphin. That's going to be the outcome of this arc, so we can kind of see a victor in Lord Zed versus Zordon there. So, let's read Power Rangers. The Omega Rangers travel back to Safe Haven to keep an eye on the rest of the galaxy, while Eternity Point falls under the supervision of a new assistant as the Blue Emissary. That's new. The Blue Emissary. That means he's alive somehow. His spirit comes back, which is crazy. So we'll find out what happens with that. As the Blue Emissary departs and the remains of the three emissaries are laid to rest, the universe seems relatively safe. But how long can that last? So, we'll look at the covers. We've also got Power Ranger Universe stuff to cover in this issue as well. So here's the main cover. Looks really cool. You see the Omega Rangers on their Zord. I think it's a good wrap-up cover where you see all the Rangers helmetless. And then you see Jason and Zordon just staring. This one's a really cool cover. This is a really good one. I will say that. Like, they're staring at each other like upside down, which is really cool. So that's a really interesting cover. This one I like visually, because Power Rangers started off with Zordon and Jason sort of getting into an argument, which led to where we are now, with Draken and stuff, but this one looks really nice, I will say that. Okay, Power Rangers Universe, issue 3 out of 6. This comic we know nothing about apart from the synopsises. Okay, so a mysterious pod crashes on Earth, but the legendary Ranger teens are on the scene to confront whatever dangers it brings from space. While their legendary Ranger forms may have never made them feel so powerful against a horde of spilling out from the pod, what happens when their powers begin to fail and even hurt them? So, we know nothing about this series. I gotta say, the covers look really cool. Roxy on a cover, that looks nice. The Yellow Ranger one that they do, or the Yellow Rangers, where we have some interesting Yellow Rangers. Let's look at these Yellow Rangers. See if I know anything. Megaforce Yellow, Zia Yellow, Dino Thunder, Wild Force, Mighty Morphin. So this cover looks really cool. So, Power Rangers Universe we know nothing about. We know nothing about. We just know it's coming, and we kind of have like drip feed information of what's going to be happening in the comic. Everything's been sort of in the dark, which is kind of what they did with Ranger Slayer when that was coming out. That 3-part series, I believe. But yeah, we know nothing about this one. And then you've got the Boom Studios hardcover coming out in April next year. I might pick up the first one because they're going to have certain stories in there that are untold, so I might cover them on the channel. Not entirely sure yet, we'll see what my wallet says, but that is what's going to be happening in Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin issue 16, the aftermath of the war. No idea what's going to happen after this story arc. I get the feeling we'll find out next month in December with everything going on, but either way, I'm excited. Are you excited? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'm going to bring this video to a close. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day or night. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Take care. Bye.